Very sorry about that, guys. I'm back. About, I don't know how many hours later, more like 9. Anyway, everyone woke up. I finished the conversation with Mr. Samurai Guy. Nothing really happened. It was just him speaking gibberish Japanese, and I couldn't understand shit all of it. Yeah. Anyway, let's have another talk with him. That's all he says now. Well, let's talk to someone who can actually speak English, like I assume Mr. Blonde Man over here can. Yeah, I don't know, maybe he speaks Russian. Dude, there's way too many noises going on right now. There's like the sound of the whooshing, there's the sound of the music in the radio, there's the sound of people talking, there's the sound of her like running around the room. What do I want? I don't know what I want. Do you know anything helpful about the other section of the ship?
It's a pretty big place, and I've only seen some of it.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna turn down some of this shit. Because, no, I don't want to exit the Xbox home. Alright, first off, music's going to be the first thing to go down. Next off, let's go into Mr. Master Settings of Audio. Let's turn down the footsteps. Actually, you know what? The footsteps are fine. Music, that can completely go down. Radio can also completely go down. Voice effects can go down a little bit. I just want to be able to hear the voices a little bit better. There you go. Now we should be alright.
Always catch me before I see the whole thing. I've seen the cryo lab. That's where they freeze people and cut them up and stuff.
Cool.
And the hangar. That has the aliens' flying ships and all the stuff they need to fly them.
Okay.
And the robot assembly is where they build the big metal robots they use.
Yeah, those
But
assholes.
the real important stuff is
plugged
on the
my
top
iPod.
of the ship. I've never
I didn't
been
plug
there.
my iPod. God damn it. Yeah, I'll answer you in a second, Sally. Unfortunately, this is going to pop up Mr. iTunes, so you guys will have to bear with that for a second as I minimize that shit, because I don't know how the fuck to turn off autoplay, or whatever the hell it's called, and auto forces to open iTunes. I mean, I kind of like it, because unless you're running a Mac, iTunes is actually kind of a bitch to open. There we go. Get the fuck out of here, iTunes. Yeah, Ross's iPod, get that shit out of here. I don't know what I want to do with my device yet. Yeah, I think I'm just going to let it sit there and charge. Okay. So, what do you know about this Toshiro Kago guy?
It's from the Earth's past.
Cool.
There are people frozen all over the ship that the aliens grabbed, wearing funny old-time clothes and stuff.
So the aliens have basically not improved their technology since, what, some 800 years ago? Because this is like 2200 or 2100. And that's like Edo period or before. Like you can assume any time before like the 1700s that could be a samurai. Like, that could be as far back as like the 1000s. So yeah, I have to go.
Careful, mister.
Yeah, I'll be careful, alright. Anyway, let's talk to Russian man.
What's going on?
He's not Russian.
Who are all these people?
I have no idea. It's okay, we're not gonna hurt you. We're friends. Your uniform looks familiar, but I can't place it.
What? Who the hell are you? Oh my god. Wait a minute. Aliens! I was taken by aliens! You must be the aliens trying to get into my mind. Well, that's not gonna work.
To be fair, the clothing I'm wearing right now would suggest that.
Serial number 3477809. That's all I'm telling you.
Cool. In fact, I was abducted like you. You're a doctor. And that's a pretty... Yeah, you know, no, I can't even convince him like that. Let's go with that. I promise you I'm not an alien.
I don't know. Maybe you assumed human form. I heard they can do that. Or you are human, but they took over your mind.
Alright, now you're just being
We
stupid.
have no idea
I don't
how
even look like a
limitless their
human anymore.
powers are.
I have a mutant face and I have an eyeball helmet. Fine, I'll just put you back in stasis. Yeah, let's go with that.
You do? Then you're telling me the truth. Those aliens took you too.
Yep.
I just want to get out of here and get back to things the way they were. Back with my guys.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. My men, my unit. Have you seen them?
Well, all I found are these people. My guess is... Yeah, let's go with, nope.
What if they're lost or frozen like I was? Or even dead? I'm responsible for them.
That was a long time ago,
Please,
mister.
If you mean what you say, that we're all in this together,
Oh,
then you
there's
gotta help
together.
me find out what happened to them.
Okay, just don't make any more High School Musical lyrics, and we should be alright. We are in this. Seriously, even I, like, go with that. Alright, let me see what I can do.
Okay, Okay. Sorry about all this. I just can't believe this is happening.
Yeah, it's fine, Blondie. Get through the cryolabs. Yeah, you can take some of these people with you. I don't think you can take Mr. Samurai Man. You can take him or you can take the cowboy. Honestly, I don't ever usually bring them. I mean, they kind of help. So, how were you captured by those aliens?
Well, it was getting dark. We'd spent the day out in the trenches, keeping as many of the guys alive as we could.
Cool.
Chinese had been pounding on us all day with artillery from these huge guns they had up on the mountains.
Oh yeah, I experienced
really
that.
A mess.
Oh, it was a total
Anyway,
shit
we
buckle.
pitched our tents and stowed our gear to try and catch some shut-eye.
And I fell off a
I
mountain.
woke
It
up
was good
suddenly,
times.
Private Dawkins screaming. He was bathed in some kind of blue light coming from the sky.
Oh, they did all get
All
abducted.
of us just froze as he just, well, vanished. We didn't know what happened. Did the Chinese come up with some new weapon?
I wouldn't put it past
Moments
them.
later, all of us were in the blue light too. The rest, you know.
Yeah. What do you think? Tell me about where you're from. What do you know about this guy?
He looks like a Japanese samurai.
There we go.
Guess the aliens must have plucked him from Earth a long time ago. I can't understand a word he's saying.
I know a little bit of Japanese. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Hoa! I think if you actually translate some of this stuff, it's actually really funny. He says some pretty funny stuff. Anyway, let's see what someone has to
This
say.
is important.
Yeah, can you repair my shit? That would be awesome.
Actually, I do. I used to tinker with all sorts of junk back home.
Indeed, she did.
I'd be glad to take a look at what you need fixed, but it's gonna cost you some caps.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, fine, whatever. Just take a look.
Sure, I'd be...
Now, this girl is the best repairer in the entire game that I've found. Take a look. You see that repair skill? That's not my repair skill. That's her repair skill. She can repair whatever item you have to 100%. Immediately go for your armor and repair all that shit. That's basically what I say. There's that, and where the hell's my armor at? Can't repair the sniper rifle because it literally cannot be repaired. Because it can't break. My Ranger battle armor, definitely repair that. A lot of this stuff will cost you quite a bit of money. It's not cheap to repair all your stuff to max capacity, but I mean, it's worth it. I mean, look at all the shit you can repair. It's excellent. Go for the stuff that won't cost you too much money, I'd say. And, of course, like I said, you can go back on the ship later on, and she sort of stays here after you're done with the whole mission, so you can repair all your stuff. And she's very useful in that. Alright. See, look at my armor. Completely fully repaired. Got the Eyebot helmet. That's as good as it gets. There's the ghoul mask. Of course, my Ranger suit. And, unfortunately, the space suit is going to take off literally everything. But I suppose it does make sense. Yo. What up, bitches? Now, I'm not gonna lie, you would get some serious babiage if you went around with a spacesuit. I mean, the Axe commercial just proved the shit out of that.
What you want?
And as we all know, Axe is what you need to get the ladies. Now let's have a talk with one of the most interesting people.
Where are the little buggers?
Where are little buggers? All over the place, that's why I woke you up.
Aliens. That what you call them?
Oh yeah.
So you woke me, huh? Who the hell are you?
I'm the best damn gunslinger in the world. I'm not a shit-kicking cowboy, that's for sure. That's funny. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm a human like you.
Human like me, huh? And just how do I know you aren't working with the little green bastards that stuck me in that thing?
Well, I can tell you for one thing, they're not green. They're sort of like a palish brown, but... why would I set you free?
You got a point there, kid. Let me out of that thing does count for something. Tell you what, I usually ride solo, but I'll stick with you for now. You try and pull anything stupid, and I'll bury you.
I see. Now, there is something I wanted to do really quick. If I remember properly, all these guys actually have some pretty interesting stuff. Like, really good stuff. Not Soma so much, but people like this guy. For example, let's try out first on Mr. Elliot. I'm not sure if you can kill them just yet, but I don't think any of them are story important, so might as well try it. Oh, he's getting wrecked. Well, at least we know that much. And they will not attack you immediately.
I'm hit!
But But seriously, look at that defense. It's kind of obnoxious. There we go.
Come on, you... All right,
I'm done.
all right, let's both calm down.
Call me a green bastard. Dummy. Thinking I'm an alien. But yeah, seriously, look at that health bar. That health bar is fucking massive. Now, this is the quickest way to test it, let me tell you what. Just killing the shit out of him. There we go. And that's Elliot. So let's check out his stuff real quickly. Elliot has died, I'm not surprised. He's got the winterized medic armor, yes indeed. This is some very good armor. It's basically like the winterized combat armor I had, only this one gives you plus 10 to medicine. Obviously. It has a pretty good damage threshold, and its condition is actually not that bad. So, yeah. It's the only one of its kind. I mean, I think it is. I don't remember getting another one. Now, Paulson. Paulson also has some pretty good stuff if I remember properly. And I only remember Elliot being really obnoxious to kill, though I don't remember.
Ah! Oh, hit my hand!
No, they might all be obnoxious.
Okay. You just watch.
Dude, if I try anything, he'll bury me. Yeah, this is like the most unthreatening cowboy I think I've ever seen. There we go. There's Paulson. Check out his shit. Paulson holds Paulson's revolver, his outfit, and his sheriff's hat. Yeah, he's got some pretty good stuff. His revolver is basically a unique 32 cal pistol, except I believe it uses magnum rounds. So it's sort of... Actually, you know what? It's probably just a unique magnum. That would make more sense. His outfit is actually pretty damn good for the... mostly the effects it gives. It's not too good for damage resistance. It doesn't make sense why I didn't kill him, so I might as well demonstrate his gun. Alright, where the hell is it? Paulson's revolver. Yep. And sure enough, it is basically a magnum without a scope. Which is always cool. I kind of wish there was a system like that, where it had that. It's pretty powerful, but it's not anything too special. I bet if you repaired it enough, it'd probably be a pretty damn good gun. And finally, perhaps the most interesting of the group, Toshiro Kago, who has easily some of the most interesting stuff in the whole bunch. And is he seriously going to be the easiest to kill? Yeah, I just knocked him down to that much with just 3 shots with the shotgun. That's probably because one of them was sneak attack critical. That's the only way to kill these bastards, I swear. Alright. How about I speed up the process a little bit? There we go. He died. Anyway, Toshiro Kago does not have a weapon on him, believe it or not. He usually carries around a samurai sword, but for right now, all he's got is the samurai armor and the samurai helmet. The helmet is not anything special. It's basically the same as my Ibot helmet. However, look at that armor. Melee damage plus 10, melee weapons plus 10. This is one of the few armors in the game that gives you bonuses to your melee damage, of all things. That's like the unarmed perk, where it makes like all the fists you use get like plus 5, the Iron Fist perk. This is basically 2 of the Iron Fist perk, but for your melee. And since there's no other perk like that, this is incredible armor. Not to mention that it increases your melee weapons in general. This is pretty damn good armor. And also, when you look like a total fucking badass when you wear it, all I gotta say is, damn, dude. Look at me. Look at the deliciousness that is Barker. Oh my fucking god. That is so swaggle-daggle. So damn good. Hey, Sally. That makes no sense. Although it kind of does, because the game doesn't like hurt children, but whatever. And that is all the items that all 3 of these guys hold. Will I be killing any of them? That is not for me to really decide. Personally, I like all 3 of the characters, so I don't really go for killing them unless I want their armor or their stuff that badly. And to be honest, though their stuff is good, I'm not that interested about getting any of it. I mean, none of it is really helpful to me. Even the samurai armor, mostly because I just don't use melee weapons, so it's kind of pointless. Anywho, to the cryo labs after that long-ass rant. Hey, it was long, but at least it was somewhat informative and not totally a waste of time. It explained something. Anyway, as the little girl said, we have 3 areas to go through. We have the cryo labs, we got the robot assembly, and we got the 3rd area no one cares about because its name wasn't original enough to actually warrant remembrance. Let's rock. We're going to be going in on our own because I feel we've been doing the whole game pretty much on our own, and I don't want none of them rat bastards steal my experience. Hello, Mr. Alien. Goodbye, Mr. Alien. Nice try. Back down the stairs. Ricochet off the wall. Slap. Ah, good times. Seriously, that session earlier, though, that did not go nearly as long as I hoped it would have. It went literally for like an hour and 20 minutes. I was kind of hoping to get like 2 or 3 hours out of it. But now that it is this late, I am hoping to get a lot of time in my recording. A lot of time in recording. Yes. I'm actually hoping to record till like at least 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's like 11 o'clock right now when I started. And it's 11:21 now, so see, that's quite a lot of time. 3 hours or more. I'm not sure if that's all going to be devoted to Fallout. It might actually be devoted to a couple different things, but I kind of just want to go straight for Fallout. This game has been going on long enough. We need to get it done. It honestly hasn't had that big of a curb following anyway, so I think it's time to just retire the damn series already and move on to bigger and better things. Yep, not that I don't like Fallout, it's just, it needs to be retired already. It's overstayed its welcome a little bit, and that's completely my fault that it has. Anywho, let's continue looking around here and see if there's anything else. I don't really think there is. Oh, there's this. That would be something. Make sure you look around these areas enough. You never know when you're going to find something that you missed. Always keep the looky out. By the way, those doors that don't seem accessible, I ran into one earlier. I believe what happens is the power gets shut off in this room, and when it does, those doors actually become openable. Alright, Mystical Ninja music, though. Teleportation matrix to the cryo storage. I guess we have to go there? I'm not sure. Well, we'll try in a minute. I just want to look around here for a little bit. See if there's nothing else to do. Hey, there's definitely other stuff to do in here, isn't there? Interesting. Not sure. Guess I can turn up the music a little bit. That one song we started with was a little loud. This one, much quieter. By Zen. I need to get more music, don't I? Yep, I'll definitely grab some more. Have some songs I definitely want to get. Yeah. Anyway, oh, hello, Mr. Support Drone. Wait a minute. There's aliens in there. They want my dick. I'm not gonna give it. So how should I deal with Mr. Support Drone? I think we're gonna walk behind him and deliver upon the anus. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? Yo, I just slaughtered a robot. And there goes your face. Yeah, once you get the terrible shotgun up to its max, watch out. It's literally death. Hello, other Mr. Support Drone. You're so cute. It's so dead. And of course, killing robots does not make you lose karma unless it's on some person's team. In other words, it actually does make you lose karma, but not in this case. Keep collecting those epoxies, by the way. Those things are useful. Anyway, that switch is going to turn off all the air in the room. Or freeze them. I'm not sure which one it does. But it kills, like, all the people in the room. Or it just makes them walk out. I don't really fucking know. Damn! He got wrecked. And there was no hope for him at all. Anyway, so I guess I could be talking about a couple other different things, like what's going on right now. As I mentioned earlier, I was doing the whole edit for the anime talk show thing. Now, the prop raider... Seriously? What the fuck just happened? What did I just witness? I mean, it makes so much sense, but at the same time it doesn't. By the way, I was wearing my ghoul mask, so would that guy have not attacked me? That would be hilarious. Just saying that right now. Anyway, as I was saying, I was talking about editing the anime talk show thing, and I have run into a little bit of a bump. As I mentioned earlier, there was a whole problem with rendering. I'd have to bite the bullet, yada yada yada. Well, guess what? I bit the bullet, and I spent about 2 hours of it nothing but non-stop crashing, and guess what? I can't render the fucking thing. It refuses to render. It gets 47% done, about, and then crashes. I tried it at least 20 times, and it will not stop crashing. Therefore, those 2 hours are completely wasted, and I pretty much have to dumb down the jokes of it. Or I could just get Final Cut Pro and actually add in the fucking edit, which is on Final Cut Pro or any other good editing software, and stop using fucking Camtasia. But I don't know. I have a soft spot for Camtasia after using it since LP number 3. Seriously, episode like 2 or 3 of the 3rd Let's Play, man. That's how long I have been using fucking Camtasia. And it has not failed me. I mean, it's still not technically failing me. It's just that what I want to use it for is not at all what it should be intentionally used for. The amount of editing I want to do with it is a little bit overzealous, I suppose would be the best word to describe it. In other words, I really just need to dumb it down a little bit. I'm going to still make it pretty funny. It probably just won't be a bunch of screen shaking anymore. I might add it like explosion sound effects instead. I think that'll work. Instead of having a giant, like, a lot of jumbled screen shaking, I'll just like make the screen flash red and maybe increase the audio a little bit. I'll find something out. And honestly, it won't look too bad. I mean, it's literally like a 30-second part in no harm, no foul, and not even. It's like 20 seconds. I just need to get back to editing that, because literally in just like 3 hours of editing, I edited the first 4 minutes of like the 20-minute part, so, or no, it's like more like 2 hours, so, honestly, it's not going to be that difficult to edit, and a lot of the edits are going to be dumbed down a little bit once I get into like actually talking about what I need to talk about. Mostly that was just the jokes thrown in at the beginning to curb interest, I suppose would be the word for it, and once it actually slows down a bit, it will be a lot easier to edit. And hopefully that's going to be the theme of all the anime talk show episodes. Because if it's a pain in the ass to edit, we all know what that's going to mean. Yep, it's going to take a long fucking time to come out with episode 1, since this is episode 0. And all the other subsequent episodes. I'm going to try my damnedest to make a pattern of editing. To make it unique. To make it something that looks like I put effort into it, but also not make the editing fucking redonkulous. Because that's sort of what it was like for my school projects, and that's sort of why I stalled making them so long. And you know what? This is always the Gash Bell song I listen to, so sorry, Gash Bell. Another one. Yeah. Ending credit theme. Anyway, yeah. Hopefully that is a generalization of what I have been up to. I guess I could explain some other things I've been doing. I've been working a little bit on Pokemon, of course, playing Pokemon 6th Gen, playing Y. Ooh. Remotely overload turret security. What should I do? Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds like fun. Oh, damn. Sure, let's do that too. Hopefully that makes the room accessible. Activate the door. What's up, bitches? Oh, yeah, fucking yeah. Did I get slapped or something? That was weird. I think the problem with using proximity is it blows it up and makes it inaccessible or something like that, so you wouldn't be able to get all this stuff. I think that's the issue with it, although I'm not sure. And I just picked up a lot of shit. I don't even know what I picked up. Damn, they have some weird shit here. I'm not sure at all what half of this shit came from. Grimy pre-war businessware, alright. And some more alien squid shit. Any other fun stuff they were looking through? Yeah, they were looking through some weird stuff. Yeah, so I have been playing Pokemon. Get my team all set up. Me and Ann are going to battle the shit out of each other, and we're going to kick each other's asses. It's going to be fun. Except it's mostly going to be me kicking his ass. I've mentioned this already. Like I said, I'm just too damn good at Pokemons. Sorry, Ann, you're going to get destroyed. Yep, it'll be fun. Alright. We got like, yeah, 6 of these things. Completely perfect. Not picking up too many disintegrators. That is one of the things. You'll find disintegrators a lot less commonly than you'll find the atomizers. I'm not sure why that is, especially considering they weigh less and they sell for more. So, I mean, they do less damage, so I'm kind of glad about that, but at the same time, well, I'd like stuff to repair my disintegrator without dropping a couple 100,000 caps on this stupid bitch who repairs my supplies for fuck all prices. Yeah. Charging me on an alien spaceship. Hello, Raider. Goodbye, Raider. This is gonna be... That would have been hilarious if her head blew off. Yo, where the fuck did you get a scope mag? Get the hell out of here. I'll take that ammo, by the way. Oh. Thanks. That's how it is. I see. What's my weight looking like? My weight's actually looking pretty good. See, I'm very glad I actually was pretty smart about my carry weight, if I do say so myself, and didn't bring a shitload of stuff. Anyway, let's continue on. So yeah, Pokemon team's going good. Other things I could talk about, well, I guess I could talk about future Let's Plays. That'd be kind of interesting, because I'm sort of getting to that point where, believe it or not, a lot of the Let's Plays I'm doing right now are actually starting to wind down. For once, I'm not starting anything until stuff gets done. Right now, I am in completion of like this game. I'm going to be starting the completion of Pokemon Red Mystery Dungeon. In fact, I'm pretty much past the main story. I'm in like the after game, but the after game is proving to be a real tough son of a bitch. Let me tell you what. M Plus is still going on. I actually wanted to record a little bit of that today, but Ann was unavailable. He has Lady Friend, and might be able to record that tomorrow. I'm not sure what work's going to do to me. I might just be going into work. But if I do, I won't have work Thursday, so it's basically swapping one for another. No real difference in the end. Damn, there were raiders fucking everywhere. Were they killing each other or something, or were they just getting their asses destroyed? Dog meat and a bobby pin. I love these things. These ghouls are stupid. And we got wrecked. You should not be kidnapping these things and just expecting them to not fucking destroy you. Anywho. Oh boy. So, yeah. I guess I could talk about Let's Plays. As of this moment in time, I've got Fallout 3 open, Pokemon Red Mystery Dungeon, I've got M+, Zelda, and Amnesia, which is done, so that doesn't count. Conquerors, which is done, so that doesn't count. And I know there's something else I'm forgetting about right now. What the fuck am I forgetting about? Fire Emblem, which is not done, which I need to get that done too. And it's not even that I'm pretty far ahead in it. It's just that I have to start rendering that shit. So basically 5 Let's Plays. And most of them are really close to being done. Like M+ will not take too many sit-downs. This also will actually not take too many surprising sit-downs. As soon as I'm done with like fucking whatchamacallit, the Broken Steel, I'll pretty much just call that a night. Like once I do Broken Steel, I'll probably make that the last thing I do. Something like that. I think that sounds about right. Anyway, why didn't that do anything? Oh, I have to wait for the... Yeah, there we go. I have to wait for the gas. And the alien got destroyed.